Hey everyone, this is the weekly horoscope for July 21st through July 27th. Aries. So the energy of Venus in your sixth house on July 21st, the next 4 weeks will bring a time for you to work hard for the money, but you're also going to find yourself eating fattier foods and sweets. This will actually be a time where you enjoy your work environment, and any new prospects, financial prospects, will work out well for you. The sun enters your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects on July 22nd. So the next 4 weeks will bring a time for you to be social and outgoing, enjoy music and movies, and just be out and about and connecting with family and friends. Now, the full moon on July 23rd will fall in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. So the energy will be for 2 weeks being very social and very active and building new connections. Now, I did want to mention that there will be another full moon in the same house next month on August 22nd. So the next few weeks is a very social and active time for you to get out and socialize and build connections. But this could also be a time where you meet new people, maybe even build connections for your career. So if you haven't already checked out my full moon video, that will give you a greater explanation what to expect from the full moon. But I did want to mention that for this week, the energy of the week does create more emphasis on you, but connecting with family and friends. So this isn't really too much about you and how you connect with one other person. It's more about how you connect with other people. And this could actually be a very positive time to focus on your career and to build on security for yourself. This could bring about some minor financial concerns, but I feel that this is actually a time where you're reflecting about working with other people versus working by yourself and dealing with things alone. So this isn't about you just focusing on dealing with things on your own. This is about what you want to do for yourself, where you want to be at on your own. And this is actually a time for you to be happy in pursuing your own personal wants and needs. So it's a great social time for you, but it's also a time to also just focus on your health. Maybe this is a time where you're taking care of your health and well-being, but just be careful that you're going to find yourself eating fattier foods and sweets. Taurus. So, starting on July 21st, Venus will enter your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects. So, the next 4 weeks will bring a time when you may find love or fall in love. This could also be a time that you spend time with children. Now, the fifth house um, also falls in uh, sports, hobbies, recreational activities. So this could be a time that maybe you're getting involved with children, especially your own children, if they're getting into sports or hobbies or recreational activities. So this could also be a time where they're getting involved in that. This could also relate to music, movies. If you are pursuing musical, you know, talents and skills and getting involved in music, or maybe children, a child. You're putting them on piano lessons, to take piano lessons, or to get involved in musical instruments. So the next few weeks can be a time for that. The sun will also enter your fourth house of home starting July 22nd. So the next 4 weeks can bring a time to relocate, renovate, or make changes in the home. The full moon on July 23rd will fall in your career house. So the next few weeks, your career will be affected, and this could be a time where maybe you pursue a promotion or advancement. There will be another full moon in the same house late August. So the next few weeks can bring a time where you're focusing on pursuing career opportunities. And this could be a situation that takes you into another city or another state. This is actually also going to be a time where you may be focusing on where you want to end up in your future, especially in relation to your career. This is going to be a time to broaden your horizons, be open to new possibilities and opportunities out there for you. And this could take you into another area or another place. By the time you get to the end of the week, the home will also be a focus, but this could also be making changes within the home, purchasing furniture, decorating or designing a room in the home. This is actually going to be a time where maybe you're open to just purchasing your first home or maybe moving out into an apartment. This is going to be a time of also connecting with others. If you are out there dating and want to meet someone new, this could bring about a time for you to meet someone new. And you may actually find yourself that you may not be limiting it to your local environment. You may be open to expanding your horizons and being open to meeting somebody outside of the state or the city or the county. So you're willing to take greater chances than what you have before. If you are, involved, already committed relationship, this could also be a very social, positive, creative time for you. And maybe you're just enjoying music and movies with the people around you, with family and friends, and just being more social and outgoing. Gemini. So on July 21st, Venus is actually going to fall in your fourth house of home. The next 4 weeks is a time where you will be focusing on taking care of the home. This could also be decorating or designing around the home. You may possibly be looking for a new place to live, whether it's a new home or an apartment. But the next few weeks will actually be a time where you are focusing on the environment around you. And this could also be your neighbors or the environment, as in the place you eventually want to settle down and live or be around. Now, the sun is actually going to be entering your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors on July 22nd. Mercury will also enter the same house on July 27th. So the next few weeks is actually going to be a time where you'll notice an increase of communication through emails and text messages. But this is actually going to be a time where you'll take frequent short trips around town or possibly someplace nearby. This is actually going to be a time where you'll notice an increase of communication, even with not just family and friends, but even with neighbors. Now, the next few weeks is actually going to be making you focus on your environment and getting out, going out, whether it's meeting new people, but this could also be just running a bunch of errands. Now, the full moon on July 23rd will fall in your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places. So the next few weeks can bring a time to travel. This could also be a time to enter college or university, study and learn a new topic of interest. Now, what's interesting is that there will be another full moon in the same house late August. There could be the possibility of also dealing with court-related issues. I cannot say how the end result will be. There could be the possibility of spending money, whether it's in fines, fees, legal fees, but I feel there might be an increase of that. Um, like I said, spending more than anticipated. This could also be where you have to take care of some financial obligations, whether you knew that it would be coming or not. But this could be a time where it helps in just getting things settled and moving on. So if you are dealing with any kind of legal issues, the next 4 to 6 weeks can bring about a time where you will have to take care of these issues. Besides that, the next few weeks is actually going to be a time to really just socialize. There could be a possibility of purchasing a vehicle, a computer, a cell phone, or telephone. This is actually a really good time to just connect and communicate with the people around you. Either way, you may also just see an increase of emails and phone calls, even from work or at work. So it's going to be a busy, productive time for you. If you are looking to study and learn a new topic of interest, maybe even to advance your career, this is actually a great time. There could be that you are, it could be that you are just investing more financially, but this can actually bring about great long-term results. Cancer. So Venus will actually fall in your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors on July 21st. So the next 4 weeks can bring a time where you may actually take short trips, maybe to visit family and friends. This could also be a time to see an increase of emails, text messages, and phone calls. If you are single and dating, you might actually meet someone on a dating site or on a dating app. This could also bring a time where you may take short trips to go visit this person. This is actually a time to just be social and connect with family and friends and just reach out and see how they've been doing. Now, the sun will actually enter your second house of earned income on July 22nd, but Mercury will also enter your second house of earned income on July 27th. So the next 4 weeks actually will make you focus on finances and financial obligations, but it's actually a really good time to just budget and save. You may also be pursuing new ways to make more money. If you are looking for a new job, this is actually a great time for you to pursue new ways to make more money or to get a job that can bring you more money. So the next few weeks is actually going to be very beneficial for you in that way. Now, the full moon on July 23rd will fall in your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. Now, the full moon is actually a time of can bring about completion, but it could also bring obligations. So this could be a time where you have to take care of some financial obligations. It could be connected to others. There's also going to be another full moon next month in the same house. You might be paying off some debts or bills. You might be taking care of some financial obligations that help you get ahead financially. This could be a time to just, maybe you're purchasing a home or a vehicle. So you're taking out a new loan, and this is something that you're kind of well aware that it's going to be coming about and that you'll have new financial responsibilities. So this is actually going to be a week where you are going to be focusing on taking care of some financial obligations, but this is also going to be a time to focus on your finances, and this could bring about great financial opportunities. It could also bring about a time where you're focusing on building more financial security for the long term. This could bring about investments like the purchase of a home. And this is something that I think you will feel you are going to be looking forward to because it brings about long-term results. So it can feel, like I said, like an obligation, but in a positive way, it brings about the long-term benefits. So it's something that I feel you would be prepared for and aware of, even though you may feel that right now, it may kind of take a lot out of you financially, but it's only going to affect you for a short period of time. Then you'll find yourself getting back into a stable, secure, balance of your finances. So right now, it may feel like there's a lot to take care of, but things will calm themselves down and settle themselves, and you'll feel like you're starting to get ahead in about a month and a half to 2 months. Leo. So Venus is actually going to fall in your second house of earned income on July 21st. The good news with that is there's a great chance of or opportunity to make more money. If you're looking for a new job, looking for a way to bring in more money, this could bring a new job offer, opportunities to build more financial security. The negative is that you may spend lavishly. So you want to be careful with that you don't get carried away and spend more than expected. It could be maybe you are investing into something that you feel will be something more for the long term, like a vehicle or a computer, or even maybe purchasing into a home. So the next few weeks is actually really, really positive when it comes to actually working towards building something for the long term. This could be opportunities to make more money. The sun enters your own sign on July 21st. Mercury will enter your own sign on July 27th. So the next few weeks is actually going to be a time where you're going to see an increase of communication, travel. It could even be short trips around town. This is actually a really good time to see more emails, more text messages, getting out and meeting more people. But the communication will definitely increase. You will definitely find yourself being more active and mobile and just getting out. Now, with the full moon on July 23rd, it actually falls in your partnership house. So, the partnership house could be someone personal or professional. This could be someone that um, may actually help you to further your career. This could also be the possibility of someone that you build a relationship with. And this could be, for instance, someone that you're married to, have a relationship, a commitment. Maybe you get engaged or get married, or meet someone that could be long-term committed partner. Now, this is a full moon. Sometimes full moons can bring endings, but that is only if there have been issues in the past. Now, there will also be another full moon at the end of August. So this could be that the next few weeks, any issues that you're dealing with in connection to a partner, it could be that they are definitely going to be there to help you. This could also be a time for you to work and collaborate with somebody. If you are putting the ending of a relationship, it is because you're focusing on moving forward in the next chapter of your life. So the week is actually going to be very positive when it focuses on financials and opportunities for more money. It's actually going to be a very active social time for you, but it's also going to be a time for you to focus on relationships and partnerships, where you want to be at in the future, if it's time to move on, or maybe is this the next chapter in your life in a partnership? For instance, from being just in a committed relationship to now starting to move in together, or maybe the next stage of getting married. So there's going to definitely be a lot going on here these next few weeks, including with the full moon next month. A lot of activity going on for you there. So this is actually going to be a time to focus on the long term, where things are going to be coming about for you, and this could bring long-term results that can affect you for years to come. Virgo. So Venus is actually going to be in your own sign and house on July 21st. What's actually interesting about Venus in your first house is that your focus will be more about your appearance. Maybe you get a new haircut, a new hairstyle, maybe you go buy some clothes. So the focus is going to be more about how people view you or how you want to be viewed. So that's actually going to be pretty interesting. I mean, if you are going back to school, going back to work, I mean, it makes sense that you can maybe be putting your appearance, or maybe you just want to treat yourself. So the next 4 weeks is about your appearance, where you want to be, how you want to view yourself, how you want to look. So it's a really good time. Now, the sun is actually going to be falling in your 12th house of secrets and solitude on July 22nd. And then on July 27th, Mercury will also be in this same house. So one of the things that I would put out there to you is you're most likely going to be very productive mentally. And so what I mean by that is that there's going to be a lot of thoughts and ideas going on in your head, but you may feel a little disorganized. So you most likely want to just write things down. You don't want to get disorganized. This could be just a very busy time for you, and you just feel like you got a lot that you need to take care of. So it's a very busy time, but it's a really good time to stay productive. So if it means writing things down, so be it. Now, with the full moon on July 23rd, that's actually going to fall in your sixth house of work, service, and creative projects. So, this is a time where the next few weeks you will be focusing on taking care of your health and well being. But this is also a time where you will easily find yourself being busy. So, this could be tasks and projects. Maybe you pursue more work, and maybe you take on two jobs. So, there's going to be another full moon in this same house at the end of August. So I feel that whether it's work projects or your health and well being, that is going to go on for like a month and a half. This is actually going to be a time where maybe you're busy, maybe you're taking on more work projects. If you are focusing on your health, this could be a time where you are just focusing on taking care of you. Maybe you're exercising, losing weight, uh, taking on a new health regimen. This could be just going to the doctor and getting medical exams and tests. So, overall, the week is actually going to be busy for you. But it's also a time where, like I said, you might be taking on more work. Overall, it's a very positive time. This is a time to stay busy, but also a time to take care of you and putting yourself first for once. It's a great time to even just treat yourself and just keep, focusing on what you want to be at and where you want to be at for the future. It's a good time to take on more work. If you're looking to change jobs, this could bring about great opportunities for more work and more money. Libra. So, this is actually going to be a very social time for you. So, Venus will actually be in your 12th house of secrets and solitude starting July 21st. There are positives and negatives with Venus in the 12th house. So, on the positive side, it can make you very selfless and compassionate to others. On the negative side, it could be the possibility of keeping secrets and possibly even a secret love affair or relationship. Now, it's a great time to um, show compassion and sympathy to others. If you have been neglecting a partner or someone close to you, this could be a time where you are giving more of your time and attention to them. This is even a good time to just show someone that you are just there as a support system for them. So the sun is going to enter your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations on July 22nd. But Mercury will also enter the same house on July 27th. It's a very social time for you. I mean, you're already a social sign. So the next few weeks is actually going to be a time where you're going to be connecting, communicating, maybe even going to events or parties. So this is actually going to be a really good time where I would say you're just getting out and maybe meeting new people. It doesn't necessarily have to be face to face. It could be over like social media or maybe even building greater connections with others and just kind of connecting and building connections even for work. So the full moon on July 23rd is actually going to fall in your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects. So the next couple weeks, more like the next few weeks, yes, it could bring love and relationships, but it also could bring maybe a baby on the way, maybe something relating with children. Now, this could also be a time of crafting and creating projects. It could relate to music and movies. This could also be a time producing and creating maybe even videos, getting into music, like learning to play a musical instrument. Now, so there could be the possibility of an ending of a relationship, but that's only if there's already been issues previous um, with a relationship. Now, there could be the possibility of meeting somebody new, especially in the next few weeks. Maybe you finally tell someone that you love them. Um, like I said, there's some negatives for the week. I hope it's not someone cheating on someone else. The only thing that I would say is it's really going to be a great time to communicate. This could easily help in resolving any issues in a relationship. If there has been any kind of disconnection, this is a great time to work out those issues. But it is a very good positive social time. So this is a really good time to get out, meet people, build connections, see how things can progress to build on those connections, and just really focus on coming together, working things out. If it is a time where you want to focus on, where you want to be at in the future, especially with relationships, this is a good time to do it. If it's a time for you to just kind of move on and focus on you, then you can do that. I would say if there is a time to work out any kind of issues with others, um, the next few weeks can really help you, or it just may be time to move on. It's really going to determine these next few weeks what you want to do next. Scorpio. So Venus is actually going to enter your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations on July 21st. So I always say that Venus in the 11th house, yes, it's a very social time for you for the next 4 weeks, but this could also be a time where a friend turns into a lover or a lover acts more like a friend. Yes, it's a very social time for you and a great time to get out and meet new people. You might see an increase of parties or invitations. So this is actually going to be a time for you to just get out, be social. If you are involved in any kind of groups or organizations, this is going to be a time where you may see an increase of these invites and these connections, and this could actually be very positive for your career. Now, the sun is actually going to enter your career house on July 22nd, but Mercury is also going to enter your career house on July 27th. So the next few weeks is actually very, very positive for your career. Now, if you're looking to maybe get a promotion, maybe advancing your career, even if you're just presenting meetings or making presentations, this is actually a really great time for you. And you are just going to be very centered, very focused in putting things together. Now, what I do like is that if you are looking to pursue a business venture, pursuing an opportunity to see what's out there for you to build more financial security, this could be a time where you are really pursuing these opportunities and really trying to see how you can advance and even bring more financial security for the long term. Now, the full moon on July 23rd is actually going to fall in your fourth house of home. So, the next few weeks is actually a time where you could see a relocation, a renovation, or maybe even just making some changes around the home. Someone can move in or move out of the home. So, this is actually a time where you're maybe even willing to take greater chances. This could be that maybe you're moving to a new home, your first apartment, or another apartment. The only thing that I would say is that I keep getting things maybe being a little bit more costly than expected. Or if you're moving out of a place, maybe you have to pay cleanup fees or other things that are going to be costing you a little bit more than expected. Maybe just moving out is costing you a little bit more. So the next 2 weeks, actually the next like 4 or 5 weeks, is actually going to be a time where it's very beneficial for you for the home. This could bring security of the home, and maybe you're starting to make greater plans on where to live. If you're looking for a new job and it takes you to another city, another county, maybe even another state or country for the job. But the next week is actually going to be very beneficial for you. And this is a time for you to kind of start implementing those plans to get ahead, because I feel that it's really going to be highly beneficial for you for the long term, and this could really pay off. And if you've already been making those plans, all this is just going to do is come together even more so. So probably even by the end of next month, you already know where you're going and what steps you need to take. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So Venus is actually going to be falling in your career house on July 21st. So The next 4 weeks is actually really, really good. You can expect to receive praise and recognition for your hard work. But also, this is going to be a time where if you're looking to pursue an advancement, a promotion, I feel you'll receive great praise for it. If you're looking to make a presentation, meetings, you'll do quite well. I mean, if you're in a place where you even want to start a business venture, I would say keep an eye the next few weeks is a really good time to be focusing on that and pursuing that and putting that into perspective for the long term. So this is actually great as, you'll get more positive feedback, people being more on your side, listening and really respecting your ideas. So the sun is actually going to enter your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people and places on July 22nd. And Mercury will also enter this same house on July 27th. This could be a time of travel. You might enter college or university to broaden your horizons and learn something new. You may be going back to school, maybe taking some training, some classes, some courses. Maybe it's just to get certified. I mean, if you're in a place where you're just looking to travel, this would be a great time to do so. So it's really a really great time, and you'll also see communication increasing too. Now, when you get to the full moon on July 23rd, this will fall in your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors. So the next few weeks can see an increase of short trips out of town or someplace nearby. You might decide to purchase a vehicle, a computer, a cell phone, a telephone. You might also even see an increase of emails, text messages, and phone calls. This is actually a really great time to just be social and outgoing and connect with family and friends. And so the next few weeks is actually going to even see an increase of communication with others. So this is a great time to just connect and communicate. And if you're looking to just really build connections for your career, is going to be great. So this is actually a good time to build those connections and really put forward any plans and actions you have for your career. Capricorn. So Venus is actually going to enter your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people and places. The next 4 weeks is a great time to travel or even to have maybe the in-laws come to visit. You'll actually connect and get along well with people from afar. And you might actually see an increase of communication with people of long distance, whether it's family, friends, if they're in another state or in another country. Yes, this could bring a time of travel. This could also bring a time to study and learn a new topic of interest. Or if you want to go back to school and learn a new topic of interest, maybe it's just for your career. This is a great time for training, to take classes and courses. So this would be a really, really good time for you. It's also a great time to maybe even learn a new language or a new culture. You're just more open to broaden the horizons and just even learn something different, maybe just doing some research. So the sun is actually going to enter your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans on July 22nd. And then on July 27th, Mercury will also enter the same house. Now, you could be taking care of some issues relating with taxes, credit cards, and loans. There could be also issues that you have to deal with relating to joint assets, like if you're going through a divorce, or maybe if you're looking to come together with someone collaborating, whether it's a partner, someone personal, someone professional. And maybe this is about discussions regarding finances, dividing of assets, capital gains. This is actually even a really good time to just look over the finances. If you're looking to budgeting and saving for the long term, this is even a good time to be focusing on that. Going over the credit reports, maybe even starting to focus on taking care of your credit. So it's a really good time to just focus on that, taking care of the finances. You're just going to be very focused and studying and doing the research. So it's a good time. Now, when you get to the full moon on July 23rd, that will fall in your second house of earned income. Yes, the next few weeks can bring more money, an opportunity to make more money. If you're looking maybe to change jobs, this could be a time where you are changing jobs or looking for a new source of income. So this is a great time where you might even find yourself taking greater chances than what you have in the past. And this could put you in a situation where maybe you're looking to make changes, that you're tired of the same thing over and over again, and now you're willing to take greater risks for your finances. So if it takes you maybe to another location or leaving one company for another company, this could bring about great opportunities and great opportunities for more money and more financial security for the long term. Pisces. So Venus is actually going to enter the partnership house on July 21st. The next 4 weeks is actually going to be a time where you will show greater compassion and consideration to others. This could be a partner, someone personal or professional. This could be a time where you collaborate and work with others. And this could be for the future of your career. Now, this could be a time where you are building a greater connection with someone close to you. And this could bring about an engagement or marriage. It also can bring greater support, maybe from a partner, or maybe you show greater support to a partner. The next 4 weeks is a great time where you show greater compassion, consideration, communication will be improving, especially with the Sun and Mercury connecting well with each other these next few weeks. And this can actually really help you in building that bond and that connection. So the Sun will enter your sixth house of work, service, and health on July 22nd. And then Mercury enters the same house on July 27th. Yes, you'll see an increase of communication, especially through text messages, emails, and phone calls. But this could also be a time to see an increase of tasks and projects. You will work hard and you will keep yourself busy and productive. But like I said before, if there's any issues that you need to work on with a partner, this will actually be a really great time to do so. I feel this could also help you in building a connection with someone. So whether this is somebody from work, like a client or a customer, but this could also increase communication with the people around you. I feel this could actually help in really building those connections and really doing well and connecting with someone. So it's not just about keeping busy with tasks and projects, but also even a time to focus on your health and well-being. If you're looking to exercise, to lose weight, to eat healthier, this is a great time to focus on that. If you have any issues you need to take care of with medical tests or anything like that, this would be a great time to do so. So as you're focusing on your health and well-being, the focus may also turn into getting rid of any unhealthy habits or people from your life when the full moon enters your 12th house of secrets and solitude on July 23rd. The way I would describe it as the next few weeks may bring a time where you finally take care of some issues that you have been ignoring, especially in relation to your health. Maybe this is also finally a time where you are taking care of you and discarding any bad habits. If you have been maybe eating unhealthy, drinking, smoking, maybe you decide to seek therapy or counseling. This is also a time for you to take care of you and to maybe even make it a time where you are just focusing on what you need to take care of to be healthier and stronger. Now, there will also be another full moon in this same house next month. Again, this could also be a time to take care of any medical issues, or if you need to just rest and relax and catch up on sleep. There could be the possibility where you're doing things more quietly and in private. So if there's any task or projects out there that you are putting together, this could be that you're doing it privately. You don't want other people to know. Maybe it's because you don't want them to know, or it might be a project you're putting together that's kind of for the long term. And when you're ready to present it, that's when you want everybody to know. For instance, like writing a book or putting some music together. And then when you're finally ready to put it out there, that's when you'll let people know. So right now, this is actually a really good time to focus on where you need to do for yourself, whether it's health related, whether it's just putting focus on work, pushing yourself, focusing on what you need to do to become a stronger person, to take care of what you need to take care of for yourself, then you'll move forward and taking care of other issues, especially in relation to finances later on this year. So right now it's about just focusing on you and any concerns that you might have. But it is going to be a busy time for you. So you'll be quite busy and productive these next few weeks.